What's up, guys? It's coming back with some more RA content. We have another matchup here. It is going to be Prinzpi playing in his traditional purple color as Russia. He has already got that power plant down. That is nice to see. His opponent is somebody who hasn't been featured in quite a while, but he does play on ladder pretty regularly. I feel like it's going to be Maverick and his traditional gold color. And it looks like he is playing as France this time. We are on Green Path, which I have remembered is a super noob map. A lot of oil decks on this map, 3 each. A lot of ore on this map too, as I remember, and the gem mine as well. So it's going to be a high eco game, which I'm not sure favors Maverick. I know he likes his MCV move out, so maybe you can just kind of plant your MCV here and get like 2 access to the mines right there. That could be pretty good. At the same time, you do want to get these double mines. I'm not sure which way it's going to go. I like the Prinzpi has a dugout right here. And Maverick is just going with that engineer first, it looks like. Prinzpi, all rifles first, so he's going to secure these 2 oil derricks in the middle, which is nice. You know, 4-2 is a pretty good oil derrick advantage. Same time, his engineer is going to be really late, but I mean, it should be okay. He's probably not going to get sniped. It looks like Maverick is positioning for this oil derrick on the right side. And it looks like Prinzpi actually might just snipe that. Looks like we do have a Piazzo in here as well, but oh, the dog goes down, and that was weird. I did not hear it. But, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure my volume's on. I can hear the chat going off, but yeah. So that's going to be unfortunate for Prinzpi right now. Losing that early dog is really going to set him back. That's actually going to give Maverick a chance to steal this oil derrick and make it 3-3. Prinzpi is in a weird position with this 1 rifle up. It's definitely going to serve as a scout and die. I'm not sure how effective these guys are going to be. They might just be blocked off a little bit. But Maverick might get really unlucky here trying to position his rifles around and run this engineer right into that lone rifle, or maybe these 10. But he does send an early rifle scout. Unfortunately, Prinzpi, ooh, he does pull it back, which is nice. And he's going to take an interesting engagement here. I think he's going to win this. It's going to be very, very close. Oh, and it looks like Maverick did take a little bit of a better engagement there. 800, 700 total loss, and maybe 200 with the dog. Looks like they're about even. With his extra rifle support, he should get in there, but Prinzpi, he's going to have 2 oil derricks. Maverick has 2 oil derricks. Yeah, it's going to be very costly, but Maverick will get in there. Oh, he's force firing. That is nice. He's actually getting all of those rifles for pretty much free with that force fire there. Fantastic move on his part, even hiding his engineer for a while. Prinzpi does not have any follow-up for this. Looks like he went for double ref. Expect Maverick to do... Oh, he went for double ref and then new ref cell. Okay, I thought it might have been a warp factor first, but nope, definitely double ref cell. Looks like he's got a barracks coming out, so this is a little bit weird. I feel like you need that extra power plant, so this might be something you see more in Combined Arms. Play double racks and power plant play and then move out. Unfortunately, you don't get that extra 200% or 100% build speed bonus like you do in TD or Combined Arms, but extra acts will help early on. What are they talking about in here? Nothing that really makes sense to me. Inflation resistant. Must be talking about real estate. Yeah, I guess inflation in real estate is a thing that is resistant to it, but we're here for Red Alert, not economics lessons and financial information. Hopefully. I mean, if you are here for that, then I think you're probably in the wrong place, but you know, each their own. A little late getting that harvester out maybe, but he's up to 4 harvesters now and an SD. Prinzpi up to 4 harvesters, not quite an SD yet. I imagine his SD is coming out and he's going to get that extra harvester out. So Maverick doing a little bit different here, actually probably building an MCV. You don't see that a whole lot, although he is just building medium tanks now, so we'll have to see. Got a few rifles out. Looks like Prinzpi cleaned up 1. No medic support, no grenadiers or anything like that, just kind of a standard game so far. And Prinzpi is moving his MC out first, which is, you know, kind of what I expected Maverick to do, but instead Maverick's just building up those medium tanks. I mean, I totally expect this MC to move out pretty shortly, probably after this rifle goes down. We'll have to see. Even transfer and harvester over there, I do like that. And there we go, that MCV is moving out. This is quintessential Maverick 1 MCV play. With this early tank out, he's going to be able to burn these oil derricks down nice and neat, although Prinzpi is slowing back an oil derrick, so that advantage is going to be short-lived. Same time, though, you know, this army cannot stand up to this army for sure. Maverick's got a nice little 300 lead. That's basically when Rocket destroy loss is basically the same thing, so that's what it is. Going to lose a little more rifle right here, instantly goes down. This oil derrick is going to go down for Prinzpi, and it looks like he might try to defend it. I mean, he's got some more stuff coming in. Maverick's kind of balling back towards his base. He's a little bit slow to take this. I might give a chance for Prinzpi to get in there, but I think it's going to go down too quickly. He might want to try to force this issue, maybe catch him on a retreat, but I think he's just going to be a little bit too slow to that. Meanwhile, both these players got these MCV established. Looks like Prinzpi is just a power plant ahead there. I imagine both these players are building ref. No, Maverick is building another Rax first, so he's trying to macro up. It makes sense. You do have a lot of money on this map, but the old Erics are starting to die. HC getting a little out of pocket there, getting a little ahead, and Maverick has quite a large number of armor right here. There's 4 medium tanks. That's a lot of rockets for Prinzpi, but he doesn't have the armor to support this, so I don't think this attack is going to go very well at all. If he pushes, rather CMC just retreat. And I think the crushing of those sandbags might alert him to actually maybe go in, maybe catch this army on retreat. But he's got a little bit of armor here. I mean, he's heavily split, so this is going to be pretty dicey for him if Maverick pulls back, which looks like he's doing. It's actually really good since all those tanks did not come with them, but I don't think Prinzpi quite knows that there's an army there as big as it is with all that numbers. Defense about ready. Gonna lose at least one of these racks here, maybe 2. I like this pillbox placement. It's gonna be right down in the reinforcement pass, so the only thing he can do is go deeper. It gets the barracks for his trouble, gets a power plant too, but that army is gonna get completely cleaned up. And he has this army slowly rotating on the backside, but Maverick is going to take that trade any day, I think. Basically double in destroyed loss, basically double in army value, and all he lost was 2 barracks. This was 1 power plant. That's a nice little advantage here. He does have to worry about this army, but he can easily split, you know, this much back if he really wants to, and still be pretty forceful. Although all of his rockets are in the top lot, so maybe needs some reorganizing there. Prinzpi, on the other hand, he is slowly starting back up. He is still on 2-3 Raxes now. It's kind of brutal. I mean, Maverick is just back up to 3, but he was at least 4 for a while, and that 4th one really makes a difference, I feel like. Both these players just slowly harvesting those gems for now as well. Yeah, I feel like if Maverick attacks his backside, Prinzpi is going to have a real hard time defending it, and he is doing some really flanky flanks right now, so maybe that could be a way to back into this game if Maverick is a little bit slow. Well, it looks like he saw a scout there and gets a little apprehensive and rotates away, which could be good if Prinzpi does not scout it further. Might be bad if these tanks go in first and this flame tower gets triggered. It might save just enough time for this army to rotate back. Oh, but he does hold those tanks back, which is nice. And looks like they're all going to go in at the same time, so this could be really good. Prinzpi is going to rotate back, but it is going to take him a minute to get there. Another flame tower comes down, gets a good first shot, gets a good second shot, and it goes down as well. I'm not sure if he can hold this. He's going to take about the same amount of damage, I think, Maverick did earlier, but these tanks are a little bit out of position for Prinzpi, but those flamethrowers are going to do a lot of damage as soon as they get onto that blob. 3 heavy tanks in here making a nice mincemeat of that, and the flamethrowers really helping burn down all those extra infantry. That is nice. Looks like this flank up here did get cleaned up pretty easily, but that attack basically just evened out the game again. 16-400 loss, and yeah, dead even on army basically. Still looks like a 1 MCV play for Prinzpi. He's moving this out quite blindly. There is a few medium tanks on the field plus 3 on the flank that could quickly kill an MCV when it is in its light armor mode. Hell, even in its heavy armor mode, you know, 5 medium tanks on your MCV is a threat. And I see some more tank flanks going on right here. Prinzpi rotating that army back. This heavy tank rather onto his SD, which is always nice to see. This MCV is going to get there. There is an army trailing around here, but these tanks are a little bit ahead, and the engineer is in the flanks as well. Not sure what happened to Prinzpi's engineer. I'm pretty sure it died in the APC earlier. Looks like a flamethrower going down there. One of those tanks getting out. Send that one back, please. That is pretty much useless tank. These tanks are going to get into this gem mine, and I think we saw this the last time against Biazzo and was it Prinzpi maybe? That just a lot of dead harvesters on this gem mine a lot. And that tank does go down because it was not retreated. Both these harvesters actually getting away from 3 medium tanks is pretty impressive. But there is a decent sized armor for both these players here. And if Prinzpi runs in without armor support, he might just lose this engagement. He does not have build radius here. 3 heavy tanks just now coming in. Yeah, I think he's going to lose this just through mass. Unless they get some really good crushes, but more rockets coming in is not what he needs. He does have his barracks there to reinforce, but he's going to lose so much more than he needed to had he just waited half a second for the heavy tanks to get in there. Another medium tank on the flank. Looks like that engineer did cap a power plant and get away with it as well. And he still managed to lose because there is 1 more medium tank alive. Yeah, this is going a little bit brutal for Prinzpi. He does have a little flank up here. I did get a harvester, so but he's a little idle. Probably going to lose a heavy tank over there. There's so much going on in this map right now. And this attack is still somehow going, but I think it's finally going to run out of steam. Last rocket goes down. That flame tower getting a nice burst here. But hello, here is a bunch more stuff. Oh, he's going to lose another heavy tank over here because he's just not paying attention. Actually, he might live because he killed the last rocket here, but Prinzpi is in a lot of trouble right now. He's got some army to do this, and he's got some nice spread on these flame towers. It's going to be really hard. Oh, that flamethrower getting some good value right there. But these tanks are just out of position again. I think Maverick is going to keep pushing in here. Prinzpi needs a second MCV right now, but I think Maverick is just actually going to run out of steam. He's got just enough here, but there is not a whole lot of rockets left, and I think there is, in fact, 3 rockets left from that. And man, that one stack of infantry, so vetted up, getting so much value. And finally everything goes down, but I mean, it's 2 medium tanks and 1 rocket and a handful of rifles. I think Prinzpi can do this, and somehow this 1 rifle gets lived. It's actually going to get 2 more rifles, and there goes the last rocket. And it's finally getting cleaned up, so I'm not sure. Both these players just kind of reset once again. Army values are very low. Destroy loss is looking a little bit better for Maverick, and the economy is looking insane for Prinzpi. He just needs to macro up. He's been pretty much untouched over here. Yeah, he needs a second MCV. That would be fantastic right now. None of these players doing it. They're just going to stick to this 1 MCV. I think this medium tank is going to get away and kills the 1 rifle. We did so much value, but Prinzpi is in a little bit of trouble here. He needs to, yeah, okay, he's transferring 1 harvester back, which I like. He's got 2 harvesters over here, which is great. He's got another harvester coming up here, so yeah, he's going to be good economically. I was worried that he'd stall out in just a second here, but even his 10k float is going to last for a while. Maverick, on the other hand, he's still stuck here. He's got a decent amount of money too, 5k, but he is going to need to expand as well. There's not a whole lot of ore left for him, and that 1 MCV is going to have to get on the move. Instead, he's building a second war factory. Maybe if there's a MCV coming out after that, I would like that. No, he's building another war factory and not moving that MCV. I think that might be a mistake for him. We will have to see. Once again, Prinzpi on another little flank here. Probably going to get that harvester. It seems like he's done that really well. Both these players just flanking on the opposite sides. But I think, once again, Prinzpi army is just a little bit smaller than Maverick's. And his army is just a little bit out of position. Luckily, that heavy tank, does take off some number of that medium tank. And they both retreat away. I think Prinzpi had to reinforce with this. Probably could have evened out, but Maverick looks like with the 6th sense here. Nope. Just missing this army right here. That's going to be pretty brutal. This MCV or this war factory and SC could be in trouble if Prinzpi is actually on his game. Like last time, he just kind of left this army, but granted, he was getting attacked from like 3 different areas. I think I would leave that army too. Love to see some tier 2, and I do see some tier 2 on the menu. Oh, unfortunately, Maverick is going to attack right here, and Prinzpi does have an army in the neighborhood. And there is a lot of flamethrower towers. 1 harvester already going down, which is nice, but I don't think this is going to go great for Maverick at all. This army is going to rotate back in time, and he's got a nice little flank here, plus the flame tower, plus the MCV support. Yeah. This heavy tank gets up in front a little bit more. It's not taking as well as it should be, but Maverick just lost a huge amount of army right there, and he's getting hit back there. Harvester does go down. Oh, 2 heavy tanks going down as well, maybe. Looks like they might just live. 1 more going down. Yes, 1 will go down, but that was very costly for Maverick. 17 to 1900 now. Huge army here. Again, in the middle, probably those extra war factories kicking in. Prinzpi is going to have an army over here. It might catch this one, but he's going to miss this one that's coming through the middle. Once again, does have his infantry rally point there, it looks like. Actually, he just changed it. But once again, another harvester going down up here at the top, and he's going to kill the ref. Probably going to lose his army after that, but I think that army did its job. It looks like both these armies basically miss each other. That could be pretty bad for Prinzpi. Is that a second MCV? It is a second MCV, and it's not going to be a long-lived second MCV. It's trying to get away, but there's a meter tank on it. I think it's going to go down. Not much he can do about it. Maybe try to run it to the SD, but no, it goes down. And I think, yeah, his war factory and SD are totally exposed right now. That is not good for him. His army somehow getting away for now. But Prinzpi is in a lot of trouble right now. He's got flanked on this side, and the heart of his base is pretty exposed. He does have tier 2, but he's going to have to build another war factory right now. And that is going to be brutal. 1 more heavy tank comes out just to die. In just a second. Nope, he's going for the SD, now it dies. And Prinzpi is going to collapse on here. Army cleaned up in the north. It's starting to look pretty bleak for him. Is that a move command? No, it's not. But this army on the left is going to get cleaned up. This army in the middle is still pretty big. I'm not sure if he can do it. It's going to be pretty close here. I think I like his angle a little bit better, but Maverick is in a really strong position here. Never expanded again, which is kind of crazy, but he is got to be hurting. He's down to 2 harvesters. He is building another ref, which is nice, but Prinzpi has been pretty brutal on those harvester flanks. Oh, this harvester going down is going to be pretty brutal for him as well. He's got 1 active harvester, 2. Yeah, he's also been pretty reset on the eco as well. But I think this army is eventually going to get cleaned up for Maverick. And Prinzpi does have a nice float as well, so he should be able to recover from this. I'll have to see where the army's values lie after all this is killed. But once again, both these players just kind of resetting. And I feel like that's been the theme of this game, is just deep cuts into evening out the game. This surprising number of this army is going to get away. Ooh, that vet 2 medium tank. I would love to see that repaired. Hopefully he does that. What does Maverick got going on right here? Probably repair those tanks. It looks like that is exactly what he's doing, which is great. But he really needs to expand again. He is completely broke on 3 harvesters. You know, he's got to get some harvesters back over here. Maybe drop this ref right here since he's in range, but he's got to get over here. There is so much ore that he has not cleaned. Even this ore in the corner is probably, yeah, quite a bit. It looks like those yaks shooting onto the heavy tank, not great. Do get some nice crashes in the end, and it does alert Prinzpi that there was an attack coming over there. Ooh, some V2s coming out too. This could be pretty good for Prinzpi if... I'm not sure if Maverick can actually stop this right now. He's kind of light towards this tech. He's just now moving that MCV, and he is going to move to that corner, which is fine. But I think it just might be a little bit late. I don't know. I think Prinzpi might be able to do it right here. This is a lot of harvesters that are going to go down. He's going to have to retreat him at the very minimum. Yeah, that harvester absolutely going down. The yak soaking the rocket fire from the rockets, which is funny. Actually help Prinzpi keep that alive a little bit longer. Another harvester going to go down here. That's going to be brutal. Ooh, the V2 actually getting a little strike on it as well. V2 going to go down to 2 medium tanks, but I think Prinzpi is more than happy with that trade. No, somehow it is still alive. Almost gets a medium tank first trouble. And then hello, army flank. Of course, it's going to see that MCV. Maybe this heavy tank should see it, but we'll have to see. Maverick is in dire straits right now. I just think economically he stayed on one base way too long. V2 gets a decent shot, and I think Maverick's going to be able to take this, but oh, he's so lucky that Prinzpi is just missing this. He does see the harvester over there. Is he going to re-rally? I think he saw the MCV. Yes, he did. And that MCV is in trouble. That is his only MCV. This army on the right side does go down. Sells the MCV, so he's going to be without an MCV for at least a little while. Does have the SD, can repair it. But he is in brutal straits right now. Both these harvesters are going to go down, and that is going to leave him with 3 harvesters once again. 4 harvesters, as a matter of fact. But Maverick is on the back foot, and there is 4 yaks just lurking. If they kill the SD right now, that's probably game. I'm not sure if Prinzpi has that game sense, though, to know that it was the only MCV from Maverick. Oh, he shoots this army a little bit. Nice, nice. We'll get him off of the command now. Kill that 1 rifle. Don't let it kill, like, a bunch of stuff. Heavy tank probably going to do the job. It's, what, 2 rifles down? Oh, luckily he gets onto the heavy tank. This harvester up here looks like it's going to go down as well. Another MCV is out, so that is nice. Maverick is trying to attack right now, but I'm not sure it's the right move. Prinzpi is going to be well defended there. And he's going to lose 2 more harvesters, and I don't think he can stomach that at all. That's going to put him down to 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to be pretty brutal. Tries to run this harvester away, almost runs it into another army, but Maverick is in a pickle right here. The yaks, oh, cleaning up so much of that infantry. Fortunately, looks like Prinzpi was on a move command there. Loses a bunch of yaks as well. So once again, this game might even out, but I don't know. Maverick is in definitely some hard decision making here. He's going to try to attack this left army, and of course that right army comes in, sells 2 of his war factories. Luckily, he has that MCV out because that SD is definitely going to go down in just a second here. Same time, Prinzpi is going to lose another MCV and this gem mine, which is really juicy for him right now. I know Prinzpi is not going to kill that SD. That is actually a huge save. Definitely had the army to do it. I think he was just on a move command away. Now this MCV is in trouble. Flame Tower could probably do a number here. Looks like he's going to try to run that away, but you can't run against 4 medium tanks. Now he's going to lose both these harvesters, I think. At least this one. No, he's going to focus on the ref. Not a bad idea, but I think the harvesters are more important there. So reinforcements are going to come in. And Maverick is poised to attack this area, which is actually pretty dry. And suddenly, I feel like I was calling it for Prinzpi, and I feel like now Maverick is in a better position here. This game is going back and forth. I'm really enjoying this. Of course, there's another little flank over here from Prinzpi. Looks like it got a harvester already. Maverick will have to be very careful how to deal with that. But this flanker over here is going to get a lot of infrastructure. Another MCV? Nope, that is his only MCV, and is moving away at just the wrong time. Prinzpi has his forces all the way in the corner. Yak goes down. Gets a little bit of a crash for a shovel, but yeah, Maverick is in a really good spot here. Prinzpi is going to locust mine that corner mine so quickly. And both these players are completely broke. Their income is just absolutely dismal. 2,000, 3,000 a minute is so small. It looks like this flank on the top is getting cleaned up, but of course there's another flank by Prinzpi. But he really has to do something about this. I mean, he's got the army slowly coming in. Oh, but I don't know if Prinzpi is going to win this with the vision advantage, maybe, but man, Maverick is just actually taking him. That's going to be absolutely brutal for Prinzpi. He's probably going to lose his War Factory, maybe his SC, definitely his power, and he is just so broke. Luckily, Maverick is a little bit slow to respawn here, getting chipped away, but still plenty enough to do damage there. It's going to be brutal. Nice little flank sitting on the back as well. Prinzpi, looks like a pair drop getting cleaned up in the top there. Heavy tank getting some good crushes, maybe? Nope, just misses the heart of that infantry, but does do a number on that medium tank, which is nice. And I think eventually this attack is going to fall with the help of that yak as well. And there we go. But Maverick does have this. He's killing the Maverick, which is nice. This flank is just chilling there for now. Going to go back there. I think that's okay. Maverick, once again, just landlocked to this one base basically the entire time. Prinzpi, if he gets the ref down here, that's going to be a real nice build, and it looks like it is ready. That's going to help his situation a lot, transferring these harvesters over as well. Probably send one, maybe two back up there, get some more on there. Yeah. Oh, another harvester maybe going down here. Looks like it's going to get away. I would love to see Prinzpi just keep moving this army. Keep it alive for as long as possible, because that's just putting Maverick back. Looks like both these players have recovered economically at least 6 harvesters each, but that income per minute is going to take a little bit longer. I think Prinzpi is in a little bit better position since he is trying to expand again. He's trying to expand back into his main, although Maverick is already kind of established there. I think at this rate too, that tech advantage with those yaks is going to be nice as long as he doesn't overproduce on them. But anytime he can see an attack coming will be huge. Looks like a spy plane going off in the corner is going to see that Maverick is not quite there just yet. But yeah, that yak, seeing that there's an army coming, allows him to rotate some of that army there. This yak, maybe seeing there's an army coming, is probably going to have Maverick retreat. Yep, that's a good time to go in with the yak. Probably going to lose it. Oh, it does lose it. Doesn't get a good crash, but that's okay. I hear a tank somewhere. Oh, maybe it was this right here. But really, there's not much of value here. If he finds this in that would be good, but yeah, this gem mine ref is pretty much dead. Losing the power is going to hurt. Stack on the backside, getting cleaned up. Prinzpi does have some stuff over here, but not a whole lot. I feel like his incomes per minute's better. Maybe he's just overspending on yaks, but yeah, needs to be careful. Yeah, he's going to lose that ref. That's fine. He got the harvester out, rotating the army with tanks over there, which is great. Oh, and that yak actually being brutal. Oh, missing the rocket. Get out of there. Okay, get the last rocket. Yep, one more on the top. But I mean, Maverick is going to do a lot of damage here just through, 6 medium tanks. Oh no, the V2 in the front, get it back. And he's going to retreat right into his army, which is actually great for Prinzpi. He's going to get a lot of good cleanup on this, I think. Looks like at least 2 more of these heavy or medium tanks are going to go down. Maybe 3. Nope, just not enough. That 2 making all the difference there. But I think that medium tank is going to go down. Yep. Maverick's going to try to attack over here, but Prinzpi is somewhat prepared for it. Just got to be careful with these harvesters. Nice movement on the medium tanks, avoiding that B2 shot. This harvester probably going to go down. I don't think he can even get to that repair bay fast enough. But he does retreat on this harvester instead, which will be fine. Now, if he loses his airfield, that'll actually be a bad advantage. But move command there, and the V2s are going to delete that army. And Prinzpi is going to be okay. Did not lose too much of anything at all. Maverick has expanded to this spot, and that is going to be so juicy. If you can get that up and running, that'll make a huge difference. It's hard to say who is going to win this. At airfield actually getting pretty close. I think it'll be okay. Especially with the yak coming down. Probably has enough ammo to almost kill that medium tank, but not quite enough. But of course, as soon as Maverick expands and establishes there, Prinzpi is on the flank with the infantry. There is a pillbox ready, but there's a lot of rockets there. It'll be really close. Prinzpi is just going to park stuff there. That harvester, I don't think it's going to make it. Oh, barely. And pulls the infantry away, which is nice, but does delay Maverick a little bit. And hello, here is a flank on all your base again. Ooh, that yak probably might keep giving away that there's an attack there, but that's okay. Oh, gets the medium tank, not bad. Goes down, unfortunate for him there. Now that heavy tank trying to reinforce, taking a bad path. 3 V2s here is going to be very tough for Maverick to deal with. And that paratrooper, or pilot rather, maybe getting another rifle first trouble. No. Looks like this little flank is getting cleaned up, but it was a little bit costly for Maverick to do that. And I think this attack is going to be super good. 3v2s are going to be really hard to push in. Just needs to focus on this pillbox. Hopefully it doesn't get too many rockets. One more V2 shot. Looks like he's going to waste all of them on there, but... yeah, Maverick's going to try to stall this out. Oh, there's a flank on a heavy tanker as well. Maybe try to rotate around this army. That could be pretty good. The SD's finally going to go down. And he does get a good flank on a lot of this. There's only one heavy tank here, but, you know, V2s can make all the difference there. Prinzpi is just going to retreat all the way back. Not a bad idea. Oh, man. Nothing but rockets. Nothing but medium tanks. Unfortunately, Prinzpi is on a move command. He's going to lose all those rockets. That is big. Needs to move these guys away, but they're on a move command as well. Oh, no. That is a blunder right there and a half. He does have a yak support, which is nice, but he's going to lose this harvester and refinery and barracks probably. Oh, the yak does get the majority of the rockets there, which is nice. It's going to cut down the value of this army a lot. Para drop coming in the top. There's a little bit there. Heavy tank on the back flank as well. Oh, this army's still kind of poking in. Yeah. Get these harvesters out of here. That ref is going to go down again. Another yak coming in for another run. Gets the last rocket there, so that's going to be nice. Now it's focusing on that medium tank. This army is in full retreat because Prinzpi is feeling the pressure right here. That little paradrop did get cleaned up, and Maverick is in a great position. He has got plenty of eco now. Probably needs to spend more time macroing. Could probably get up to SD tech again, and maybe through war factories if he really wants to. Maybe tier 2, because we haven't seen that from him at all. Oh, this V2 shot going to be pretty good, unless it gets the medium tank, and it gets the medium tank. That is unfortunate for Prinzpi that these V2s were just not firing on the right thing. One more shot, maybe? No. All three of those V2s, pretty ineffective there. And now Prinzpi is suddenly in a lot of trouble. He's got 1 yak, 2 yaks to his name. I think he is just kind of out of this game. 17 to 7k. 10k difference right there is looking pretty bleak for him. But he is going to catch this flank right here, which is nice. Nothing but flanks. That's okay. He's got nothing but rockets and heavy tanks. Yeah, I just don't think he can keep up the rotations on this. He's got 2 yaks. Can maybe make a difference there. It's going to be pretty hard to deal with all these light tanks that are going to be popping up in just a second. That is a big army that's going to come in. If these yaks are fully charged, maybe he can make a difference there. But I think Prinzpi is about to sunset. He put up a pretty good fight. I think he had it for a little bit, but Maverick was super resilient. He does see that there is a huge blob there. That is trigger for Maverick to go in, and there is sparse to deal with this. 1 rocket, 2 heavy tanks, 2 light tanks, and some depleted yaks. They might not even get a chance to rearm and re-up. Prinzpi is looking in dire straits. He's got a lot of stuff on the flanks too, but 1 yak already going down. 2 yaks going down. 3rd one goes down. Gets a little bit of crash force trouble, but Maverick is in the heart of his base. And there is GG. And that is going to be it. That was a pretty fantastic game. Went back and forth for a long time. Prinzpi just with his infantry and tank flanks just being brutalizing against Maverick, but Maverick doing the same thing. A little bit more focused firing on like the dives on for Maverick, but yeah, I agree with Biazza there. Could not tell who was going to win until basically 3 minutes ago. So that was a well-played game, boys. And that is going to be it for this week, and I will see you all next time.
Battle control terminated.